Yo, it's JSF, and let's talk about armor breakers, man. Let's talk about armor breakers. Now, I know I made a video about armor breakers before, like before the patch, before it came out, just based on Spawn's armor break. But now Aftermath is out, the full game's out, the full patch is out, patch notes are out, and we've seen the armor breaks. Now, I'm gonna just say right now, this is a stupid fucking mechanic. It's trash. It's very poorly implemented, and it's just not like, it doesn't address the issue at all. So basically, NRS never really said shit. They never really tell us anything. But what they said in the combat cast at least was, this makes breakaway dangerous because, you know, I go to breakaway, boom, you know, I can punish you for it, right? And using Sub-Zero is one of the early examples. His forward 4, they actually buffed him and gave it a crushing blow. The crushing blow requirement is that it armor breaks, or you hit it 2 times in a row, I believe, which we can pull up in the moves list. Yeah, either hit it 2 times in a row or it breaks armor. Now that seems cool, right? Like if I down 2, you break away, and I armor break you, I'm on board. So far, this is fine. And it's not that hard to do. This one is not that hard to do. You can mash down 4, or you can mash forward 4 after the uppercut, it'll come out. So far, so good, right? So as a Sub-Zero player, well, me as somebody who's played a decent amount of Sub-Zero, I'm not a Sub-Zero player, I'm not a main or anything, but I know how the character works in and out. Now, the times that people will break away is, of course, after down 2, maybe after back 2, but hey, can't do anything about that, and jump 2, right? And not just as a jump in, or not jump 2, jump kick, jump 3 or jump 4. Not just as a jump in, but in combos, right? And then you go and do the rest of your combo. So the problem with this armor break is, if I go to do a regular combo and I know he's gonna break away, I can't hit him. I can't hit him. I can't do it. So when does this breakaway work? Not there. Definitely not there. Not here. So when does this armor breaker work, right? On down 2 crushing blow. Cool. It's great that it works here, right? That's good. Awesome. Wonderful. Wonderful. But when else can he use this? You know what I mean? That would make this extremely situational. And the sad part about this is, that's the sad part about this. Sub-Zero is one of the characters who gets punished by breakaway for doing his BNBs. He's one of those characters that gets punished by it. And, you know, so an armor break is something that would be really good for him. And it's universal. It's in every variation, which is not common. But it doesn't fucking work off anything but down 2 crushing blow. That's the only, if I turn easy crushing blows off, it doesn't even work off down 2. Like, it doesn't. When does this work? Like, what does this accomplish? If you get a down 2 crushing blow now, no matter what, even if they break away. And like, oh man, I'm enough Sub-Zero because I'm just gonna get frustrated talking about it. So Johnny Cage is another example, right? His is on the flippy kick, which is, I believe, is in 2 out of 3 of his variations. It's only not in outtake because he has a DP, a rising star, I should say. So Johnny Cage is this. So again, like Sub-Zero's, right? I can down 2. Whoops, I forgot. I gotta turn crushing blows back on. I can down 2 crushing blow and armor break you. Seems cool, right? Seems fair. But well, first of all, just doing another down 2. Look how much more damage it does. I'm just saying, and there's no crushing blow for this. There's no, you don't get anything, you just get whatever the damage is. Now, you can amplify it. You can amplify it. I'm sorry, man, this is really funny to me. This is so funny. Like, this is the real patch. This is it. Now, I'm not stupid. I know I can dash forward, blah, 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 blah. I know that. But 288 for spinning a bar when I can just fucking uppercut and have more advantage and get almost the same damage. Still 28%. Oh man, not to mention if Johnny Cage player, say I'm doing a combo like, you know, whatever it is, camera, jump to bam, it's that. Let's see if I can. Let's see if I can. Hold on, let's see if I can. Oh, I hit him! Look at the damage. Now look at the damage on down too. 139. Now watch this. And I'm not missing this on purpose. This is actually like, the timing is kind of tight. Look at the damage for spinning a bar. Why would I ever do that? Like honestly, why would I ever do this? And I know we're not here to look for Johnny Cage buffs. They actually nerfed him really well. I got to give NRS credit for that. The way they nerfed Johnny Cage is great. His plus frame bullshit is on, but he's not super fucking minus. They didn't butcher him, which is good. But the shit was stupid. Like that shit's -2. His EX force boss from here like neutral or -1 or -2. Like, you know what I mean? It's not like +2 every time. It's like -1. It's like Spawn's fireball, which is fair, like how it should be. You know what I mean? This shit is +1. Like his stupid shit that was like +6, +7, all that shit is like +1 now. So they nerfed him right. But as far as his armor break, why would I ever do that? Honestly, why would I ever do it? I'm not gonna show Frost's armor break because I already did. Like I already did. I already made a video about it. Check that out. I'm pretty frustrated about that. Let's look at another example. Let's look at Scorpion. Let's look at Scorpion, and then let's look at Kung Lao. Now, they both have universal ones, right? Both of their armor breaks are not variation specific. They're both universal. Blah blah blah. So that's a good thing, right? You know, you don't have to pick a certain variation to get your armor break, whereas some other characters do. So Scorpion's is his back 3. Let's turn on all the data. Turn on easy crush and blow so I can show you. And let's have him break away fast. Boom. Okay. So to accommodate this, they made his back 3 a few frames faster. It's now 22 frames. 22 frame move. This is regular fast breakaway. I'm not. Look at my inputs on the left. I'm not sabotaging this. I'm really trying to land it. That's if I try to do it early. That's if I do it too early. Like, are you guys seeing the problem here? Are you guys seeing the problem here? Oh man. And like the fucked up part is they knew the move was too slow, so they made it a little faster. But I guess they didn't test it after they made it faster. Now this is not to say it's impossible to land. I'm just not like a Scorpion player. But I will say, okay. Okay. Nope. So the way that I've got, I think I got that to land one time. So imagine that online, right? This is completely offline, so imagine that. Now, if they delay, it becomes a lot easier. A lot easier. But why would I delay breakaway? If I have all the time in the world to break away because I have this cutscene, why would I delay my breakaway, right? Why? And then we go late. I've never tried it on late, actually. This might be better or worse. Oh, that's the same as delay. So you'd get them with a late or delay, but if they do it early, GG, buddy. You're not getting anything. You're not getting anything at all. So it's just kind of funny that like a lot of this stuff seems to be put in pretty sloppily, and not to mention that's early. So if you break away early against Scorpion, he can never punish you with armor break ever. Like, well, he can technically off down too, but he has to be on top of his game, right? Like he has to be. It's really difficult for him to do. I know because I've tried to do it. So me as a player, going online to face Scorpion, I'm doing breakaway every time. Every time. I'm not. There's no reason for me to fear the armor break from Scorpion. And if I am gonna respect it, it's only off down two because off a regular combo conversion, he can't get it. It'll never happen. And then you get characters like Kung fucking Lao. Wait. No. That was right. I'm just bad at this character. Oh man. Kung Lao. Shaolin drop armor break. Oh, and you get the crushing blow. Like the thing is, where are we at? Where are we at here? What do I want to turn off? Turn off or turn on breakaway. That's why it's not armor breaking breakaways. I was like, then you get characters like this who get basically the best possible armor break, like the best possible scenario. So this I don't know if it was on purpose or accident, ends up becoming a huge buff for Kung Lao because he's also one of the characters that can jump in and just jump in. Dive kick is very normal. Like this is a very normal thing. You can even do it mid combo. I don't know Kung Lao combos, but like you know what I mean? You spin, you jump dive kick, and that's what's going on. Like, and that's just how he does it. You have no idea how many times I've done breakaway and Kung Lao bounces off me because he's doing dive kick. You know what they're gonna do now? EX it. I don't even know how to do this shit. I don't play this character. Is this shit not armor breaking? Is this not armor breaking? But anyway, you get the point. Yeah, there we go. How do people play this character? I can't stand it. I don't know what the fuck. I don't even like the way he feels. But yeah, anyway, you get the point, right? This shit becomes a huge buff for him, right? Like, and who on the planet thought Kung Lao needed a buff? Honestly. So the overall problem with this is, the problem with the game was breakaway, right? Well, that wasn't the only problem with the game. The problem that we had was breakaway. Breakaway was too powerful. And if NetherRealm didn't agree that breakaway was too powerful, they wouldn't have added a quote-unquote counterplay move to it. Now, the problem with the counterplay is it's not universal. Breakaway is a universal tool every character can use, and it can use you to punish you for doing what you're supposed to do. The counterplay is character-specific, variation-specific, and sometimes more reward than others. And that's the problem. Like, all you had to do was nerf breakaway. That's all you had to do. Literally all you had to do was nerf breakaway. That's it. All you had to do. But instead, they wanted to go and make a new mechanic, armor break, and do it on a character-by-character basis. And they used it as a way to buff certain characters or leave characters neutral. Like Johnny Cage is a really good character. He's got a shitty armor break, right? And this would be okay if it was done properly. If it was still universal. Like Jade's got her shadow kick. It's her armor break, which is really good for her. That makes her fucking scary as shit. All Jade players do is down two, so she's gonna down two, crush and blow you. And if she does another down two, it's 30%. If you break away and she shadow kicks you, this shit is like 50. Like it's nuts, right? Super good. Other characters like Aaron Black, they made his acid port, so you have to play that variation if you want that armor break. The other variations don't get it. You know what I mean? They use it as a weird balancing tool, but it doesn't help everyone the same way. Like Baraka's is only for variation 3. I feel like Baraka should have got a universal armor break. He's probably one of the characters that could have benefited from that. You know what I mean? Frost got a universal one, but it doesn't really do shit unless you're in the corner. And if you're in the corner with Frost, she already can do good. She didn't need a corner combo buff. Like, that doesn't help the character in neutral. It doesn't help her from getting mashed on. Like, it's like they use it as a balance tool in a weird way. They didn't do it to fix anything. They just said, okay, we'll give it to certain characters, but we don't want to make them broken. Like, Katana got square wave. You know what I mean? Like, it's, I don't know, man. It just doesn't, it seems so half-cooked. It seems so half-cooked. Like, they had some of the right ideas. Like, Noob Saibot's is great. His back two, 12 frame mid, that long distance push. Seems like a great move. That's what I predicted his armor break would be. Seems pretty good. But then other characters like Kano's is his back one. Why is his back one? Why isn't it any other move? Like, why isn't it anything else? Why doesn't Kano get a crushing blow off of it? I think he could have used that. Like, certain characters got crushing blows off of armor break, right? And that's a good buff to have. Because if you make that read and they decide to call your bluff in armor break, boom, you get a crushing blow, big combo. Other characters didn't. Frost didn't. Johnny Cage didn't, but he didn't really need it. Like, Sonya didn't. Like, Spawn's armor break is still the same. It's not in his best variation, and it's not in the variation that you're going to break away from combos with. And they just didn't address that at all. They just said, hey, give Spawn more damage. Why? Spawn, it doesn't, like, his damage is already great. He didn't need a damage buff. Now people are just going to complain that he does too much damage when he's still not top tier. Like, it's kind of crazy to me. Like, I just don't really get it. Like, Shao Kahn's got 3 armor breakers. He's got fucking 3, man. Oh man, Kodo Khan got buffed again. Oh man, it just like this whole armor break shit did not fix anything. It didn't. Gearus got a really good one. He got Sand Trap as his armor break. And the thing about Sand Trap is it doesn't have that much startup and it's a low move. It doesn't, like, he can literally wait to see if you break away and then Sand Trap on reaction to it and still punish you. And if you don't break away, he can just do a regular combo. He can do like jab, jab, into freeze. Like, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. I will show you. Cabal's armor break is his hook slam. They changed it so they made it when it armor breaks, the crushing blow is pretty trash, honestly. But it's still, he gets that. I don't know. I think his kind of sucks. Let's look at Katana's.
Old school Kombat.
Best name, best Johnny Cage name for the retro cage. But yeah, I'm about to be done with this video. I just want to, I'm so confused. Like, and I know you can say, oh, what do you mean it just came out yesterday? Maybe these will end up being really good. Fam, I know what the problem is, and I know the problem wasn't fixed. They did not want to fix the problem at all. They wanted to try to change it and tweak it instead of just fucking fixing it. Like, oh, she's not on breakaway. I was like, why did she break? On reaction to the breakaway, you can armor break. And yes, when you armor break, you get the crush blow. Like, it's crazy. I'm in no way, shape, or form a Gears player, but look at that shit. And not to mention, you can do like a jump in kick into it. And let's see if I can do this. Delay. So like if they were to not delay, do it late. If they were to stall in the air, or actually, that's not the way I want to do that. I want to have it not random. I want to have it where she breakaways or she doesn't. But if she doesn't break away, right, you can do something like this. You can do something like that, and then if she does break away, because like you don't have to move, right? You can just wait. No, you didn't break away. Cool. And then, oh fuck. Or, oh, you did break away. Boom, sand trap, crush and blow. You're dead. So it becomes a buff for him. It's fucking already one of the best down twos in the game. So Gears gets a buff through this all. But anyway, I'm done ranting, man. I don't wanna, cause the more I think about this, the more I'm just gonna get frustrated and annoyed. I'm gonna just enjoy playing RoboCop. He's actually more fun than I thought. Boom, booty butt cheeks. Yeah. What else? Katanas is probably good because fan lift, they can't break away out of this till you get hit. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, if they break away. Yeah, Katanas is good. See, some characters who needed good ones got good ones, but other characters didn't, and other characters who didn't need good ones got good ones. I hope that made sense. But yeah, what do y'all think, man? Let me know. I think this is really dumb. I think this is really poorly implemented. I think it could have been really cool. I like the idea. I like the idea of moves that like breakaway. I like that, but it needed to be something more universal and something better for. It should have been something universal for everybody, right? It should have been the same across the board. And if you're gonna, because once you use it to buff and nerf certain characters, well not nerf, once you use it as a potential buff for certain characters, then you get into tricky territory because are you gonna buff everybody who needs a buff, or are you just gonna buff certain characters? Because some characters didn't get a buff because of this. They didn't. It doesn't really help their gameplay out. Doesn't really help them at all. Other characters, it's really good for. So, yeah, it becomes a tricky situation. And at the end of the day, breakaway can still punish a lot of characters and a lot of strings, right? Even characters like Scorpion, who has a universal, you know, back three armor breaker, will still get punished by breakaway. Or not necessarily get punished, will still get beat by it. Sub-Zero will still get punished. Spawn will still get punished. So it doesn't fix the problem. Like, characters are still punished by this, for landing a hit, which was the whole problem. But anyway, I'm gonna stop because I'm ranting. And yeah, as you can see, I'm pretty frustrated. I think this patch was pretty bad. Fujin is developing, but we'll see. My first impression of Fujin is that he was terrible, but we'll see. I'm definitely doing a RoboCop guide very soon. Hopefully I do a Fujin guide soon after that, but I still have no idea how to understand that character. I gotta put in some time. But anyway, if you liked the video, please leave a like. I know y'all probably hate when people ask for likes and shit on YouTube, but my channel's super small, so every like, every subscribe makes a huge deal. Like, I appreciate everybody who has subscribed in the past few days and in general. Seriously, I do. If I could get to 1,000 subscribers, I will stop asking. I'm at like 130 right now. But anyway, thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. JSF, I'm out of here. Subscribe for more content, please.